Hello there. Thanks for stopping by today. This is Catherine Pooler, and I have a card to share with you today using the Awash with Flowers stamp set. That is a sneak peek from the Stampin' Up! Catalog that will premiere on July 1st. If you are a member of my Cards and Projects Club local, you will make this card this weekend in class. So I'm just going to show you how to do the watercoloring element here. It's a little bit different. You may not have seen it before. I'm going to use the shimmery white paper, and I think you can probably see the shimmer in there. This is a good paper to watercolor with. You want to make sure you're using a solvent ink so that it doesn't bleed when you add the water. So I like to use my StazOn. And one tip, because I have a greeting on there, I want to do my greeting first. I'm going to stamp that toward the top. And it's crooked, but that's okay. And then this is, let me show you the Leaves Awash. Here's the Leaves Awash. This is the clear mount. You can get it in wood mount as well. You can see here is the outline stamp for this flower. And then if you stamp this in black or dark color and then stamp this inside, it's going to color that in for you. But we're just going to use this outline on this particular project. So I took the stamps and actually used my clear block to just mount them all at once. I did have to trim a little bit of the rubber on so that there wasn't so much of a gap between the flower and the stem. Ink that real good. And then, of course, because it's clear, look how fabulous this is. I'm going to be able to line it up perfectly. There we go. Okay, now comes the cool part. I'm going to use Bermuda Bay. You just squeeze the lid, and that gives you your color palette to work from. And I'm going to use some crushed curry as well. Now the first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of water to this. I'm going to take my Aquapainter and I'm going to squeeze it, and watch right in here, you'll be able to see the water come down. There. And you don't want to get too much water. You don't want to flood it, but I want water all in this flower here. And then I'm just going to pick up some of my crushed curry from my palette, and I'm just going to touch it. And you see how the water is pulling that? I'm going to zoom in a little. I think it might need just a little bit more water. You can see how when you add the color, the water just kind of pulls it around. And in places you want a little bit more dark, a little bit darker, I'm just going to add a little more color. There. Isn't that cool? I'm going to do the same thing with the Bermuda Bay on the little flowers. Just adding my water. And then I'm going to touch into my blue Bermuda Bay ink here. And this, you might be able to see a little bit better because it's so dark. Oh, isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. I love that. Oh, that is so cool. That is really fun. I hope you like it too. But you can see I am not a watercolorist. I am not an artist, but I look like one, don't I? And you can too. Let me give you a nice good close. Then when that dries, you can see here, it kind of gets that little edge around it that gives that nice watercolored look. I just love it. I hope you do too. Thanks for checking in, and have a great day.